Hi Aquarius! I hope that everybody's doing well. I'm very happy to meet you here on this beautiful evening or day, wherever you are. Before we get into this, I would like to set the intention for this to be a space where everyone allows themselves to feel seen and validated, and ultimately for this to be a safe space and a healing space in alignment with everyone's highest good. Okay. Very happy to meet you here. Now let's see what we have going on. I'm looking at the Chariot popping out. Wow. I'm hearing overcoming obstacles to get to a mutual goal. So, we may be partnering up with somebody to work towards a common goal. I'm hearing the word advocate. Whatever partnership this is, it's going well, I'm seeing. This also looks kind of like a test to see if we're going to find reciprocity at the end. Maybe there were, when we were in whatever dynamic this was, working with this person, there may have been some things that you had to overcome with them, but I'm seeing that in the end, you were able to reach whatever goal this was. And maybe there was something that you were guided to release in the process, I'm getting. I'm hearing something about half and half. It's like, in order to find reciprocity, there's something that you need to let go of. Now I'm looking at the Lovers popping out here. I'm hearing happy setup. So I'm looking at Cancer. I'm hearing Sagittarius. I'm looking at Cancer, I'm looking at Gemini, and I'm looking at Mercury here, which speaks on Virgo and Gemini. Okay, so it's like there were things, obstacles thrown in your path, right? And you're trying to find the balance, right? Maybe with somebody that I'm hearing intend to partner up with, okay? Whether you know this person yet or not. Because I'm getting the vibe that we may not yet know them for some of us, okay? I'm seeing that us joining with this person and working with them on whatever level it is that we're coming together with this person, I'm seeing that it's kind of a test for us to see if we can find happiness. I'm hearing in this situation. And I'm seeing us reaching a goal that we've been striving for by letting go of something else. It's like maybe realizing that something was not as important as we believed it to be, and recognizing that in letting something go, we're actually gaining what we truly want. And this is how we manifest finding a sense of happiness. I'm seeing us doing work looking within. And maybe recognizing a role that we're taking up. This can be with a job. This can be at work. I'm hearing career. I'm hearing career path. Maybe even too, we were feeling worried about something having to do with our job, or there was something disruptive going on. And I'm getting that we're finding a sense of balance and peace after whatever scenario this was, okay? And now I'm hearing a friendship ending. This can mean maybe somebody that we were close with. Ooh, I'm hearing sharing an identity. Maybe somebody that we felt tied to in more ways than one we're ending something with, okay? Maybe we're even recognizing that in order to find peace, we have to, I'm hearing break it off with this person, with this individual. I mean, this can always be an aspect of ourselves too. It doesn't always have to be somebody outside of ourselves. I'm looking at a fire sign here. In order to step into a certain role that you want to at work, there may be somebody that you feel close with that you have to end some sort of relationship with, okay? This can be somebody that you find very appealing, somebody that you feel attracted to in a way. I'm hearing in a sense. And I'm seeing you recognizing that you have to go your own way. I'm getting something about splitting off from this person, okay? Maybe you had been teaming up with somebody and it's like whatever the point of that was, working with this person, I'm seeing that I'm hearing using it as a caveat. It's like finished now, I'm getting, okay? And I'm getting the sense of like needing to look within and recognize that you may not need this person anymore. Not in a way where we're engaging in transactional relationships, but maybe like spiritually this thing, you've like finished a soul contract with this person and it's time to continue on. Otherwise, we may be stunting a sense of growth that we have, okay? Maybe that our spirits are trying to venture on, something like that with our sense of growth. And I'm seeing us like feeling a sense of disappointment when we look within, maybe because of, I'm hearing the expiration of whatever dynamic this was, okay? But I'm seeing that in regard to job, career, something like that, it's time for us to step up and do something on our own. I'm hearing taking the lead role. It's like there can't be two presidents of this club. I'm getting something like that. I mean, sometimes there can be, and I think it's hard for us. Sometimes, I know it is for me, when you're like, I want everybody to be friends and all of us can work together. Maybe you can still have this person in your life to a degree, but maybe just not like working together, because I'm getting that there's something that it's time for you now to step up and take the lead role with, okay? I'm hearing you can still check in, because I'm seeing that this is going to bring harmony to you as far as like your creativity and your passion, and also your role that you have with this career, maybe a step up in your career, maybe just something driven by what you feel like you need to do or want to do in a career setting, okay? And I'm seeing us being guided to bring these two aspects of ourselves together when it has to do with like our earth energy as far as physically, things in our 3D environment, maybe stuff with our money as well. Bringing that together to alchemize that, bring it into harmony with our creativity, our passion, and our ability to step up into a role where we're leading something out, okay? disappointment that we're being guided to kind of shift our perspective of, understand what the purpose of it was at that time, this union I'm getting, and move forward. I'm hearing carry on. I'm looking at Pisces here popping out. In the last spread, it was just Virgo. And I'm seeing that we may be feeling a bit overwhelmed by things in the mind space, I'm getting, okay? And we're being guided to kind of step back, and I'm hearing alter our point of view. It's going to help us relieve some of this stress. I'm hearing advice. Because ultimately, calling out and putting into action this ending is going to help us with a sense of stress that we're feeling, okay? I'm looking at Pisces again here. It can always be that area of your chart or another person's chart, okay? But I'm getting a sense of clashing going on. And I'm seeing that this is what we're being guided to alchemize. It's like in order to bring yourself, these different aspects of yourself, into harmony, that's why you're being guided to end whatever this is. If it is affecting you in the workplace, something to do with, I'm hearing your motivation and career. Maybe also accepting the fact that we need to move away from something, okay? I'm hearing it has served its purpose. I'm hearing sad to see you go. Interesting. Maybe you wanted to carry this person with you into your next cycle because of the way that you perceived them, okay? And maybe you wanted them to be involved in more than just like one aspect of your life. But I'm seeing us being guided to alchemize something in regard to the home, and also make sure that we're taking care of ourselves and tending to our needs. I'm hearing first and foremost. I'm hearing on a spiritual level. I'm seeing us alchemizing something in regard to the home, okay? Maybe also duties that we have. I'm hearing something about spiritual. I'm seeing disappointment because of hurt that we're feeling. Because of this Two of Cups. It's like when you look within, you recognize that you're disappointed about the way that things turned out, and you also feel hurt. But I'm seeing that it's almost as if, in a strange way, it's almost as if like this heartbreak or this hurt that you feel is a catalyst for something extremely significant for you. Something that you may not even be aware of yet. It's like, it's almost as if something subconscious was awoken by the ending with this person, okay? By moving away from this person. It's like it helps you with something. Maybe to recognize past things that needed to be addressed. And I'm also getting something about awakening. Like it jumpstarts something in the heart space, like in the heart chakra, okay? Interesting, Aquarius. I'm seeing us being guided to adjust and take things on. I'm hearing one step at a time. I'm also hearing one foot in front of the other in order to not overwhelm ourselves by all of the tasks that we have to do. This can have to do with something regarding the home, maybe taking care of the home. I'm getting something with the IC, okay? The IC represents, it's the lowest point in the birth chart. Can also represent Cancer naturally in the birth chart. But it's all about the home and about like our deepest, most vulnerable places, okay? And I'm seeing us being guided not to take on too much. Again, something going on with the home, something our intuition is telling us about. something we feel in our heads about. Maybe there's a sense of resistance too to going through something painful potentially. Maybe in our heads about the way that we're feeling as well. Maybe coming to terms with that. I'm looking at Pisces and Sagittarius. Ooh. Aquarius, I think somebody wants to talk to you about what I'm not so sure. It's like you're getting, you may be getting intuitive messages about something, and then it's like, you may be sorting through whatever these intuitive messages are, and then it's like something comes through and it brings you a sense of clarity, okay? Maybe even about the progress that you're making. Maybe how far you've come with something. And it helps you sort out a sense of confusion that you're feeling. We may also be in our heads about recognizing something about somebody that we're having a hard time, maybe admitting that we see within them, okay? I know I've said this before. When it comes to Aquarius, I think that we have a hard time seeing certain red flags, because when you want to think the best of everybody and accept people for who they are and be in that space and hold space for them, sometimes it's hard to see like the less wanted aspects in a person, or maybe like a shadow side of them, however you want to call that, label that as. But I'm getting that we're just going to be holding ourselves back if we don't admit the way that we're feeling to ourselves, and maybe like seeing this person with a clear lens as well. But I'm seeing that there's a great significance and progress that we have made in regard to reading people's energy, and maybe this was just another lesson to show us like how we have expanded as far as seeing with a certain lens, okay? And maybe knowing enough too to separate from certain people when we feel like it's time to move on. It's like when something can go no further, recognizing when it's time to throw in the towel, so to speak, and understand that it's not about giving up, it's about having boundaries and about protecting your energy. I'm hearing protecting the energy space. Because I'm getting that there may have been somebody around us that was less of a team player than we hoped they'd be. Like maybe hoping that somebody would be more supportive to you than they were at the end of the day, I'm getting, okay? Aquarius, there may be a Cancer that has their eye on you, I'm seeing. I'm hearing sorting it out. Interesting. Also, I'm getting too that in releasing whatever relationship this is, whatever interaction this is, whatever exchange of energy this is, it's going to help us at the end of the day find a sense of balance and reciprocity, something that we're not yet aware of, I'm getting. It's like you may not know yet what the like prize is, so to speak, for releasing this thing. But it's something where you're going to find equality. I'm also hearing a sense of respect within. I'm seeing us being guided to stay grounded in a collaboration that we have with somebody. I'm getting a sense of remaining balanced, okay? Emotionally balanced as we step into this new venture. And I'm seeing that it's something guided for us. It's like you're stepping into this spot where your spirit guides are leading you, I'm seeing, with whatever this new venture is that you're taking part in. Regardless of the unknown, it's like you're being very much expected at this time to be remaining in alignment and following what you feel like you're being guided to do, even though there are things that you feel unsure of, and especially in the face of the unknown as well. Because if it's like anything, you have to trust too. Like when you're working with your guides and you're working with spirit, you have to trust that any unknown information is going to become available to you at the time when it is needed, okay? And anything that is not available to you, you do not need at that time. Because everything unfolds in divine timing. I'm hearing divine respect also. It's like respecting the process and the divine timing, and also accepting how things, I'm hearing roll out. I'm seeing something that we're not yet aware of, okay, regarding our intuition and our creativity and the progress that we've made. Maybe we're having a hard time recognizing the place that we've come to. I'm hearing spiritually, psychologically, creatively, and also this role that we've stepped into. Maybe where we're guiding others, maybe we're seen as a type of mentor for those around us. Because I'm seeing this, I'm hearing graduation energy. It's like you're transitioning from the Page of Wands into the King of Wands. Like you may have started something, and now you're ending on a note where there's major progress that you've made, almost in a way where you're mastering some type of like venture, activity, something creative that you're doing, something that you feel passionate about, okay? I'm hearing soul contract. Maybe something going on with the soul contract that we're unaware of. I'm hearing being revealed. Interesting. Here we are, Aquarius, with the soul contract. This is giving me a strong feeling of like finding the destined path of stepping into the North Node. Also, there may be something hidden about your destiny is the word that I'm getting. Destiny, future, something like that, that you're not yet aware of. Something that you're going to be stepping into. I'm getting like a sense of fame, a sense of like a spotlight on you, but something that you're not yet aware of, okay? Something that you're meant to be doing, like known from childhood that you were meant to be doing this. Meaning it was known, like as in a soul contract, okay? Something that you're destined to be doing. It's like you had to achieve this place emotionally in a grounded way a place that you needed to reach and expand upon, where you could be steady and grounded, okay? Really stable, mastering something with your emotions. And I'm seeing that there was something hidden before that may now, I'm hearing, begin coming to light. Something about a soul contract. This is something completely subconscious, okay? I'm seeing that it's like what's revealed now is this soul contract of working with somebody in a way where it sheds light on our intuition, maybe psychic abilities, in a way where you're finding out basically what you're destined to be doing. It's like following this soul mission, soul path. And it's like you may have started off where going out on a new venture, maybe trying something new, maybe a new ability, something like that you discover. And it's like you start off kind of being like, I feel passionate about this, or I'm really into this, so this is what I'm going to do. And then it's like all of a sudden you move into this place where you're now a guide in whatever realm this is that you're working in. And it's also going to be something that financially brings in money for you. I'm hearing future talk. It's like we're moving through up and into time in a way where, you know, with tarot readings, they're not linear. So it's like time in tarot is not linear, and so we can be talking about the past, present, future. They can be jumbled together, mixed together in a way where you kind of have to just perceive things as they are and feel them out. I'm getting that we're moving into the future now with something where it's like something that you start off doing as a passion. I'm also hearing something about craving, so maybe something that you feel drawn to do, like you need to do it in that sort of way. It's like being driven by that type of like, I'm hearing desire, okay? And it's like your guides are celebrating this progress that you make as you step through entering progress into whatever mission this is that you're doing. This has to do with your creativity, things that you're passionate about, something that you went out, I'm hearing like on a branch with, something like that. And I'm seeing the progress made and you stepping into a very fine role in this position regarding your work, the job that you're doing. Again, something you feel passionate about and something you're perceived doing in a very grounded way. I'm looking at a bunch of king energy here, okay? And it's like also not being bothered by energies around you that are kind of going to like talk you down, and kind of just like, I'm hearing transmuting that, so kind of alchemizing that energy. Wow. I just said alchemizing that energy, like seriously, anybody that's going to be discouraging you, it's like learning how to alchemize that, learning how to transmute that energy in a way where you continue on your path. I'm hearing guided path, driven path. I'm hearing the path, doing what you love, ultimately. Feeling empowered. And this is us looking within at the seeds that we've planted. The seeds that have assisted us with stepping into this harmony, especially in regard to the job performance. It's like this was all made possible by your ability to look within and discover. I'm hearing what was waiting to be found. Wow, Aquarius. You know what? I'm going to end it here, actually. I would like to thank everybody for joining. Thank you for being here. I'm wishing everybody love and light and healing and good luck on your journey. I'm always so happy to meet you here, Aquarius. And I hope to catch you guys next time.